So I don't know why I'm reporting this. I don't know, it was kind of cool to me. You know, might as well make a video that speaks to it. But I'm at the climbing gym and, you know, pondering this heart-head question, as I have been for some time now, but I'm really diving in now. And I was sitting in the sauna, and I was sitting there with these other men, and usually in the saunas in America, at least the ones I've been in, it's very stoic. There's not a lot of conversation. Everybody's kind of keeps to themselves. You know, it's a little vulnerable. We're all pretty much naked, wearing a towel maybe, and it's hot, and we're all in this space together, right? And so I decided to start opening up the conversation. So I started asking the men around me, what is your experience and what do you imagine when you think of living in the heart or living from the heart or being in the heart? I was asking multiple people at different times, and it was amazing. It was amazing how it opened up and flowed, and the willingness for some of these men to really go in and share how available they were and excited to talk about it. And some of the interesting things that were gleaned from the conversations were, one of the men was talking about his heart being his true self, and he sometimes you know, the place where he gets hung up sometimes is that he's trying to push through. He runs into pain basically in personal growth. He's growing, and it's growing pains, and that can pull him out of his true self, right? So he has to like be in his true self and kind of push through those experiences, is the way I understood what he was saying. The other man was talking about how going way out into the heart is this beautiful, magical experience, right? Going so far over there and leaving logic behind is a super powerful thing, and yet can be fraught with the potentiality for failure or ungroundedness, right? And so we talked about the quality of balance between head and heart, and that being a really important aspect. And yet we both agreed that there's something kind of romantic about the idea of going so far into the heart that some kind of magic just unfolds and becomes, right? Nothing we could have planned, because we're just so committed and dedicated to following what's in our heart. The world opens up and takes shape in some new way, right? For us being fully in our heart and taking the steps and moving in that pathway, something magical arrives for us, right? Something beautiful shows up, and we can actually have amazing experiences open up for us, right? Because we're so in our heart and we're moving with that, it means that we're showing up to events where it's around the subject topic, or we're having conversations, we're asking questions, we're meeting people, where things are starting to organize around us that resonate what we're after, what we're exploring, right? So there seems like there's some kind of magic in being so committed to diving into what serves us and what we really care about, what we feel passionate about, what we're dedicated to, that it opens up doorways that we could have never have imagined, we could never have thought of. We could never have logically said, oh, I'm gonna go to the bouldering gym and I'm gonna meet the CEO of some amazing business that's all about this and just biofeedback, and then we're gonna go and have a dinner, and in that dinner we're gonna talk about ways we can collaborate. You know, like we can't imagine, we can't make up logically what's gonna happen. There's some need to just follow our hearts and be so in that passion that something opens up. Something possibly magical happens when we allow ourselves to be so in that place, right? And on the other hand, it's not about being so cavalier that we're way out and just totally ungrounded, we can't feed ourselves or pay the bills, right? There's some balance that has to happen. So I'm opening up into that mode, but I feel excited. I feel alive. I feel aligned, and I feel like I'm on to something here. I'm on some pathway that feels exciting and present for me, and yeah, we'll see what happens next.